Hey, what's good, y'all? It's the one and only Meticulous Youngin. Hey, man, I'm about to go ahead and react to this video by Entertainment Tonight talking about Jordyn Woods. Now, if you guys don't know about Jordyn Woods, supposedly she is the so-called mistress that's been messing around with Tristan Thompson. Now, I haven't heard too much about this story, but I've only heard that she was messing around with him for, I'm guessing, a little bit of time after he was, already caught in the club messing with 2 chicks or however many chicks he'd been messing with. Okay, but I'm not gonna waste too much time. If you haven't caught up on the story fully, you can check Entertainment Tonight. Maybe they have some more information. I'll put the link down to their original video in the description box, or you can go ahead and search it up yourself through Google, whatever you want to research it in. Okay, all right, now let's go ahead and get into the video. I'll give you guys my full opinion on what I think, if she's being sincere, if she really did it, all that good stuff. I'll do it after the video. All right, I'm not gonna stop in between. I'm gonna do it after the video. Okay, but let's go ahead and do it, y'all. All right, let's do this, y'all. I don't know why I say yo so much. Never mind. Let's do this.
I'm not here to play the victim.
Right.
I'm here to take responsibility.
It's the tell-all the world has been waiting for.
Kinda
Jordyn
cute.
Woods speaks
I ain't going in
out
front,
for the
man.
first time
She's cute.
since news broke about her alleged hookup with Khloe Kardashian's boyfriend, Tristan Thompson.
I'm no.
I thought they were married.
Right.
I would never try to hurt someone's home,
Right.
especially someone that I love.
Kylie Jenner's bestie sat down on Jada Pinkett Smith's Facebook watch series, Red Table Talk, to explain what she says went down that night at Tristan's house.
I'm not thinking I shouldn't be here.
Right.
And that's my first step where I went wrong. And how I would feel if someone close to me is hanging at my ex's house or
Yes.
the father of my child. I didn't think about that. That's the first part of the problem.
Jordyn claims that she went to Tristan's house after the club with a group of girls, but she denies the claims that they were making out in public.
But the night's going on, and never once was I giving him a lap dance, making out with him, sitting all over him. It's just, we're all together, we're in a group. Never once did we leave the public area, go to a bedroom, go to a bathroom. We're all in plain sight.
The next morning, Jordyn says she talked to Kylie and Khloe, but she wasn't honest while recalling this part of her night out with Tristan.
I had talked to Chloe and she, asked me what was going on, is everything fine? And in my head of trying to forget that part of the story, I was just like, no, he was chilling. I was honest about being there, but I wasn't honest about the actions that had taken place. I know I was trying to protect Chloe's heart.
Yeah.
She doesn't deserve this either.
Right.
But it looks like Khloe isn't quite ready to bury the hatchet. Minutes after Jordyn's sit-down was posted, Khloe sounded off on Twitter, writing, "Why are you lying at Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public, instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. BTW, you are the reason my family broke up." And she
Ooh,
wasn't done with just the one.
she looked crazy with that
Here's
hairstyle.
her follow-up. Tristan is equally to blame, but Tristan is the father of my child. Regardless of what he does to me, I won't do that to my daughter. He has been addressing this situation privately. If Tristan were to lie publicly about what conspired, then yes, I would address him publicly as well.
I know I'm not the reason
She do have a
that
point
Tristan
there.
and Chloe are not together.
I'm just going to ask you straight up.
Okay,
Did you sleep with Tristan?
never.
Got it.
Never a thought, never a consideration, never happened. Just to clarify, there has been no communication with Tristan, no relationship over time.
The 21-year-old denies breaking up Khloe and Tristan's happy home. Jordyn even got teary-eyed talking about her broken bond with the Kardashian family. She says she wishes the mistake was handled internally. The most heartbreaking part? The impact Jordyn's actions have had on her own family. Before the chat, a source told ET Jordyn felt her entire world had flipped upside down so fast. Here's what Jordyn had to say about that.
Every
They be
time
caking
you
that
press
makeup
the
on,
page,
dude.
it's
I ain't
another
gonna even
person
lie.
bullying me or wishing death upon me. If I was a weak person, I would have hurt myself. It's even hard for me to say this because it's like, you know,
Okay, the
everyone's
tears.
safety is now, we can't leave the house. My brother can't go to work. Like, my sister can't go to school. She's 12 years old.
Jordyn, who has been friends with the Smith family for years, thanked Jada for having her on the show.
What is
to tell
with
her
him?
I'm happy because now I feel like I'm free.
E.T. recently sat down with Jada, who opened up about her.
I'm sorry, Jaden looked crazy.
Sit-downs at the red table.
I don't know what he
There
going
have been
through.
times where it's been one-on-one with people, and you have this way of figuring out, Oprah can do it, and you can do it.
Right.
What? How do you know how to get?
I really wish
people's
Jada
soul.
didn't get them
I
cheek
think
injections,
it's
man. She
just
looks so much
really
better without them.
The empathy, like really feeling people. You know, it's just like when you're in a conversation, it's that heart connect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not, it's a conversation of like trying to just get more understanding and build love and connection. I love connecting to people. There is nothing more pleasurable to me
Right.
than sitting at a table, looking in someone's eyes, and making an energetic
I think
connection.
the word satisfying would have been a better word to use there. The word satisfying. When I hear the word pleasurable, it just sounds like ugh. It just sounds so, it's like, okay, it's a little, I gotta be pleasurable though. It's like, ugh. But here's my opinion on the whole situation. Number one, if you're telling the truth about a situation that you were involved in, number one, why would you start crying if you know that you're telling the absolute complete truth? Because my thing is, if you're telling a story to somebody and it involves you and you are the person that's being blamed for something, why would you start crying and you know that you're being recorded, you know that you're talking to somebody that you may not have a super duper close relationship to, and you're talking about a scenario where you say that you fear for your life, but you being a person who is pretty much close friends with a celebrity and a celebrity's family, you're going to cry because now you say that your family is in jeopardy. Your family is in jeopardy every single day outside of this situation that she has now put herself into. Number two, as a single woman, what in the world would tell you that going over another woman's house who is married and has a child with somebody, well, excuse me, not married, but is in a relationship with a person that they have a child with, what as a single woman tells you that you can go over this person's house without the woman being there and just be with her baby daddy, and it's just, you know, none's just wrong, it's just okay, we just chilling, you know what I'm saying, we just sitting here chilling, you know, she could walk around in her pants and her drawers and we just ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, because we like family, you know what I'm saying, we ain't doing nothing, you feel me, done, you know what I'm saying, we ain't do nothing. I don't know where he from, but that's my point, and I hope you guys get it. Like, seriously, as a single woman, what would tell you that it's okay to go over another woman's house and be there with her boyfriend, husband, whatever the case is, father of her child, and just think that that's just going to be 100% okay? It's never okay, because the person, no matter what happens, if the person comes into the situation, they're always going to come with that mindset of, okay, maybe something happened. You know, they enter to the room, they see you two giggling, and they're just immediately going to have the reaction of, okay, what's going on? Why are you guys laughing? I want to be in on the joke, or what's the joke? You know, and so that's where that jealousy is going to come into play. So it's never a good idea to even be in that situation. Number three, just like Khloe Kardashian said in her Twitter or wherever she posted, why didn't you contact her privately? I feel that anybody that needs to go public and display and or disclose the whole entire situation and explain their side to the entire public instead of just contacting the person privately is looking for clout or looking for attention or looking to try to flip the script. But it always looks really shady to me when a person wants to go in front of the public instead of just contacting the person privately and just handling the situation there and keeping it in wraps. Because even when Tristan Thompson got busted in the club kissing and making out with two different chicks, he didn't come out in the public, as far as I know, and say, hey, yo, I messed up, I'm sorry, baby, I love you, and I want you back. He didn't come out and say that. And Khloe Kardashian, I think they approached her and talked to her about it, but I think she still wasn't going out in public and like really talking about it. I'm not, don't quote me on that. I'm not absolutely 100% sure. I have to do more of my research, but as far as I know, she hasn't really sat down with anybody and had an actual interview talking about her husband cheating on her and them having a child together and how it's been hard for her to have to forgive him. Now, I'm sure everybody is going to say, well, you know, I think she posted this or talked about it here, or he posted this or they talked about it here. Wherever the case, whatever the case may be, all of this entire situation could have been handled privately. And it being put out into the public just makes it look worse. The Kardashian family, and that's another thing. Why are you crying? Why is it such a situation that you don't have a good connection with the Kardashian family anymore? Is that your only source of clout? Is that your only source of attention, to be seen, to be known? Like, you know, just because you might not have a good connection with them, it's like, okay, whatever, move on. You know, be about yours. Stop trying to leech off of other bigger people with a lot bigger reputation, and you're just a friend of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems a little bit like you're a leech. And I know that's what a lot of people do. That's their hustle. They try to leech off of somebody that's already got a built platform, a huge reputation, everything like that. But still, it's like, come on. You have to actually show sincereness. Actually build a good reputation. Don't just be known for the person that could have possibly slept with another person's, who has a bigger reputation, slept with their husband or messed with their, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, come on, build your own reputation, stick to your grind, be sincere, and don't be out here disclosing a situation publicly when it could be handled privately. You know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion. Hopefully you guys agree. If you don't, share your comments and everything in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Okay. That's it. Y'all won't catch this fade, huh? You want to click that like button? All right. I got y'all, man.